Speaking of rain, let's turn over to Storm Watch 12 Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman to give us a look at what our conditions are like outside right now.
Well, we're seeing some pretty soggy conditions for not only the coast, but also some windy conditions. There are recent gusts up to 55 miles per hour in Gold Beach. This is a look at the most recent, at least peak wind gusts from today, up to 68 miles per hour up at Acorn Woman Peak. That is up along the Siskiyous. In Medford, gusts up to 38 miles per hour at the airport and 35 miles per hour for Klamath Falls. Rainfall up over ½ an inch so far today for Gold Beach and Brookings, just under 1.25 inches for Mount Shasta, but we did pick up around 0.2 of an inch in Medford. Fairly light totals for the east side. Of course, some of this falling in the form of snow. Snow levels continue to slowly go up here tonight, and you can see a big train of moisture and rain working right up in to Curry County and portions of Josephine County. So we are going to see the rain piling up as we head through tonight into tomorrow. It's going to stay rather soggy with this moderate to at times heavy rainfall. Agnes, as well as along the 101 from Port Orford down through Brookings. We're seeing some rain on and off through Cave Junction, now starting to work back in, and then Medford, just a few light sprinkles out there for the most part. Snow impacting our Cascade passes still. We're going to continue to see snow levels climb above even our higher passes by morning, and then some light rain and mountain snow activity in the Mount Shasta area. So taking a look at temperatures, they continue to rise. We're now up to 39 degrees in Klamath Falls, 52 in Medford, 38 in Mount Shasta, and it's 54 degrees in Brookings. Winds are gusty throughout southern Oregon and northern California. We've seen some of the strongest winds tonight in the Rogue Valley as well as along the coast. There's that gust up to 55 miles per hour in Gold Beach. A high wind warning now in place for the Shasta Valley. It's going to stay windy through tomorrow and tomorrow night, so this goes until 10 a.m. on Friday rather. We do have a wind advisory for the Rogue Valley, gusts up to 55 miles per hour. That's until 4 p.m. Thursday, and the high wind warning for the coast goes until 7 a.m. tomorrow. Here's a look at those peak wind gusts through tonight and tomorrow. We will see some pretty strong gusts across the region, but the areas of note will be the Rogue Valley and the Shasta Valley. Those higher gusts, 55 to the Shasta Valley up over 60 miles per hour, as well as along the coast. And the mountains will see some pretty strong winds as well. Tonight, wet and windy. It does look like as we head into tomorrow, a lot of inland areas will get the chance to dry out. I think we'll see that in the Rogue Valley. Maybe some lingering shower activity, especially in the Medford area in the morning. But then other than that, temperatures will rise into lower 60s as we get some breaks of sunshine. Rain will hold on a little bit longer towards Grants Pass, but most inland areas will get a chance to dry out. We'll see some warmer temperatures, but it will stay very soggy along the coast and towards the coastal mountains. There's a look at that rain continuing through the day tomorrow, where the rest of the region sees actually some breaks of sunshine and just some windy conditions. That's about it. But then as we go on into Friday, starting off fairly quiet for most of the region, but then there's that band of moisture starting to work back inland with some rain and higher elevation snow. As far as forecast rain amounts now through early on Saturday, the highest total is definitely going to be for the coast and coastal mountains, an additional about 1 to 3 inches possible, and also some pretty intense rainfall in the Mount Shasta area as well overnight into tomorrow. It stays active even into the weekend, and snow levels will lower, so we do have concerns about driving and winter weather impacts, especially by the time we get towards Sunday. Your 7-day forecast: heavy rain for the coast the next couple of days. We'll see some pretty strong winds as well at times. Northern California, a bit of a break, especially into tomorrow afternoon, but wet weather does return for Friday into the weekend. The Klamath Basin, snow levels lowering. We'll see some more accumulating snow this weekend and also into next week. The Cascades and the Siskiyous passes, travel's going to improve tomorrow, even Friday not too bad, but that's going to change this weekend as snow levels lower and we have more rounds of wet weather into next week. For the Rogue Valley, a chance to get some pretty warm temperatures, lower 60s, but rain and also some cooler temperatures on tap for this weekend.